Hey guys, how many of you have seen the movie Shanty Town? It's a Nigerian movie currently showing on Netflix. Shanty Town is basically all about politicians and how they use thugs to, oppress the poor masses, and also how people pimp out ladies for prostitution and all of that. There's a lot it talks about that goes on in the society. But the problem is that I couldn't really understand how the director put the whole story together. The whole sequence was just something else entirely to me. Kudos to all the actors on set. They did exceptionally well, especially Shafi Bello. Oh my, this woman's delivery was totally amazing. In fact, I wanted to see her in every scene, but of course, it's not possible. She did so well. Her eloquence, the charisma, the poise of how she carried her role was, yeah, top notch. And also, the Chidi Mokeme carried his role. He bodied the role of Scar very, very much. I mean, the way he performed that role, it brought the whole thing into realization. I'm sure so much effort must have gone into the characterization for this particular role. And also, actors like Iniedo, they did so well. In fact, this movie is a star-studded movie. When I say star-studded, I mean the likes of RMD, Nancy Sime, Shola Shobowale, Iniedo, many. We have Peter Okoye from P Square. There are so many actors there that would make you want to watch this movie at all costs. It's a 6 episode series, yeah. So actually, I love the cinematography, the camera movement, the camera angles, everything is okay. Special effects makeup was so believable. The makeup, the props, the setting, the location, everything they used in the screenplay was very, very okay. But I just had an issue with the storyline because watching from the first to the third episode, I already got confused. I was like, what's really happening in this movie? What are they doing? Okay, what are they on about? What are they doing? What? I couldn't just understand some actions and some things that they were doing in that movie. And I didn't really like the fact that there was so much show of nudity in the movie. I know it's rated 18. Yeah, it's for it's for mature viewing and all of that. But the whole some of the, or let me say most of the nudity that was shown wasn't really necessary. I think that there could have been an alternative to how the director should have shot those scenes. Yeah, because some of them were not really necessary. Most especially on the parts of Nancy, Sime, and all of that. That's what everybody's talking about. I know most people watched that movie because of Nancy's, front and back. But honestly, some of those things were not really necessary at all. And I'm trying to understand this recent trend of showing so much, also of showing some kind of nudity in our Nigerian movies. We know American movies show these things. Okay, we know these are stories that are put on screen, but then there are some ways we could actually shoot these things that it won't be so raw like that. I don't know. I cringed when I was watching most of the scenes. Not just in it, I cringed when I was watching the movie a lot. So many scenes made me cringe. I just had to stop, honestly speaking. So if you haven't seen the movie, you should go check it out so that you can have your own opinion. Remember, this is my own uncensored opinion. Everybody has different opinions about it. And if I'm to rate the movie, I would give it a 5 over 10. 5 over 10 because of all the effort put on board, the cinematography, like I mentioned earlier, the special effects makeup, the sets, the location and effort of some of the actors. So that would give them a 5/10 from me. But every other thing, especially the storyline that was just really disjointed for me, that's a no-no. Because I expected so much actually. I expected so much. But it is what it is after all. So you should go see it. Shanty Town showing on Netflix. Watch it and let's know your opinion about it. If you've watched it, I would like to know what you think about it. I know I am not exaggerating. Like I said, this is my own opinion. So you have your own opinion after you watch it. Kudos to the director, kudos to the producer, and every other person that came together to make this movie a reality. Well done. Nollywood is going higher, and Nollywood to the world. We're doing good. We're doing a great job, but we can do better. Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful weekend.